Refreshing. What's happening with y'all too? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's the Kid Road on there, hear me? You know what I mean? We here. It's a quick check-in with y'all, my peoples, you know what I mean? See what's going on with y'all, what y'all up to. Hope y'all working hard to be successful, you know what I mean? Stick to the grind, you know what I mean? Get your money up, you know what I mean? Live lavishly, you know what I mean? Buy all the things that you want, you know what I mean? Just enjoy life to the fullest, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? So we out here in who that? TW in the building here dealing, my brother. You know what I mean? We just out here in the PA, you know what I mean? We out here in Pennsylvania, basically Niagara Falls, you could call it Canada, you know what I mean? The lake is right behind me over here, the shipper that I'm at, so just chilling, you know what I mean? It's been a minute, so I said let me come check in with my peoples, you know what I mean? Going home next week. This load here I'm actually on is taking me down to Florida, you know what I mean? So that's where we stand there right now, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm headed to Pennsylvania Woodlands Sunday. Yeah, which is right. Probably run across it in my lot, you know what I mean? Cause I don't know which out I drive today, but I go straight down 77 to West Virginia, into Virginia, Charlotte, and just go straight down, you see me, I say? Jump back 195 or something, and then run to go down to Florida. But yeah, man, like I said, man, make sure I secure in the bag. I got some major moves coming up, you know what I mean? Probably gonna be getting my first driver within a week or so. I got another business venture I need to move, you know what I mean? So probably gonna be getting a driver in about a week or two, you know what I mean? But y'all stay tuned, y'all gonna see, you know what I mean? Some major coming up. I got pretty much Soldier Ricketts in the building. Big up yourself, brother. You know what I mean? So I got approved, well not approved, I got yeah, basically approved today. I called up the individual and they told me that okay, everything is clear, you know what I mean? So when I want to start, you know what I mean? So I'm like, hey, who that? What's up? Appreciate it, bro. Let's come and see you out here, and I got visa my pay. You wanna check him out? Hey, no doubt, Skinny Wild, bro. I'll check him out. You feel me? Appreciate you for watching, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, keep that CDL clean, bro. You know what I mean? The sky's the limit for you now, bro. You know what I mean? 100 with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, but like I said, I got approved today. You know what I mean? And basically, I approved. That's a good word to use. And perfect time, like I said, because I'm going home. I should be home on Monday. So I got a few things to go do. My son's birthday is on Monday. He about to turn 4. I can't believe this little man about to be 4 already, boy. It's crazy, boy. Time flies so fast. You know what I mean? Like, it's just 2013 when he was born. Now he about to be 4 already. You know what I mean? I give thanks to it. You know what I mean? That's my grind and my motivation right there. If not, I'd have probably been in the streets still. You know what I mean? Selling dope or what that. KC, my brother, yeah, did me general, big up yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah, I go home, I'm probably gonna do a video with him, you know. He love the truck more than me, to be honest, yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, we gonna see what's gonna happen. 2018 coming up as well, major moves, you know what I mean? This is a small move that I'm about to make within the next week or 2 weeks. Is going to be setting me up for 2018 like I want to, you know what I mean? Because I have some major plans for 2018, you know what I mean? Like I told y'all previously in a couple of videos, I'm not supposed to be in this truck by next year or the following year. I'm supposed to already be out of this truck, you know what I mean? I'm supposed to have this thing off the ground, set how I want it to be set, you know what I mean? And be back home spending time with my son, finishing up school, whatever it is the hell that I want to do, you know what I mean? Who that? Hey, Miss Pearl in the building, you know what I mean? Hey, I feel like I done made it, boy. Miss Pearl watching my videos? What? Hey, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but we got some major moves coming next year, man, you know what I mean? Like I said, when you getting out here in this game, come out here with a vision, man, you know what I mean? A lot of people go, like, I was watching the Young Buck video yesterday, KB, right? And he was talking about all the cats I was telling you, Miss Pearl. Yeah. He said all the cats I was going to tell you that you shouldn't like buy a truck or lease within that first year, wait like 2 or 3 years or something first. They was telling me the same thing when I was at Stevens, you know what I mean? But I wasn't really trying to hear it, because before I keep telling y'all gotta have a plan first, you know what I mean? Before I even came out here, I had a mindset that, hey, I want to be a boss, you know what I mean? I came out here with that intention to be a boss. I own my own truck, my own fleet, whatever the case might be, you know what I mean? So when I was at Stevens, as soon as I finished training, y'all know I went lease immediately, you know what I mean? I didn't wait. I mean, as soon as I was eligible, I became a lease owner, you know what I mean? And then from there, I just paid very close and keen attention. Don't just watch the money that you're going to be making at a mega carrier if you go there and you're leasing. Don't just watch the money. Pay close attention to what's going on, the inner workings, you know what I mean? Like, I always tell you, pay attention to the lanes, you know what I mean? Monitor your fuel, see how much money you're spending on fuel, stuff like that, you know what I mean? So you do those things, you put those into practice, you can be ready for an owner-up game ASAP, you know what I mean? Like within a year, just like I did, you know what I mean? After a year, when I got my own truck, and then, yeah, this is where I'm at. What up, Michelin Nixon in the building, what's happening, you know what I mean? This shit say I got bad connection, I don't know why, my Wi-Fi good. But yeah, you know what I mean, after that first year, man, you just go out there and get the truck, and then, like I always tell you, look for a carrier that's gonna pay you percentage, you know what I mean? I'm not really sure anybody that's gonna pay you not percentage if you have less than a year. There might be companies out there, I don't know every company, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm not aware of any, you know what I mean? But I do know a lot that will pay you percentage if you have a year experience, you know what I mean? That's all you need, that's one single year, you know what I mean? Like, my first student at Stevens Transport, this is over a year ago, you know what I mean? And me and him still talk, you know what I mean? And he running, like, I forgot what company he's with, but he's trying to be home, but then he referred him that he's probably trying to go owner up. So I'm like, hey, whenever you're ready, bro, you know what I mean? That's all I'm here for, is to help you out, you know what I mean? So yeah, but let's pay attention, you know what I mean? See what's going on, you know what I mean? Miss Rose said, oh yeah, you and Tavon having a conversation there. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff up here, you know what I mean? Our people a lot of game, you know what I mean? Like I said, we came out here with a vision and to win, you know what I mean? I didn't come out here to play games and whatever, you know what I mean? I like to have fun too, but not in that regards, if y'all understand what I'm saying, you know what I mean? So yeah. But like I said, I'm out here. I wish it was in the morning time, or maybe I'm gonna do a next live feed in the morning, cause I'm like right by the I guess it's like the lake that feeds off of Niagara Falls, or that Niagara Falls runs into, cause it's literally like right behind me. Like I can see it. Like the shipper that I'm at, it's literally like right behind me right there. And I look at my my GPS on the map, it shows me that like across that lake is Canada, like right there. Like I think I could actually see land in the daytime, you know what I mean? Like I could actually see Canada from where I'm at, you know what I mean? So that's just cool, man, you know what I mean? That's some of the stuff you get to see when you're a trucker, you know what I mean? I don't know if that excites anybody else, but those are some of the things that I like about driving, you know what I mean? Just being able to go to different places, meet different people, eat different food, and then, you know what I mean, just growing gradually, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only way you can gauge your progress is with growth, you know what I mean? That's the only way you can gauge your progress is with growth. If you're just stuck at a mega carrier, you're just there for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years. I don't know how people do that. and then you're just making like $1,000 to $1,200 a week, you know what I mean, and you're comfortable with that, fine, absolutely fine, you know what I mean, by all means, if that's what you want to do, cool, you know what I mean. But I can tell y'all there is room for exponential growth, you know what I mean. There's great potential if y'all are willing to take the risk and become a boss, you know what I mean. It's hard work as well. Don't just feel like y'all, someone come out here and drive a truck just the same like a mega carrier. Nah, you know what I mean. That's about, I'm gonna say about 75% of it still, but then you have the business part, like I said, you know what I mean. You're gonna have to monitor your fuel, you know what I mean, your expenses, your tires, you know what I mean, all that good stuff. There's no help for you when you become a full-on owner up. All this is on you, you know what I mean. Like, I need a new steer tire on my passenger side. I think I'm gonna need a new steer tire soon, you know what I mean. My drive tires, I don't know what kind of drive tires they are, but I'll put over like, probably, let me see how much my GPS says. I'll put well over 100 and about 125,000 miles on them things, and they still got very good tread depth. I see me getting a next 50 to probably like 75,000 miles out of them if they don't pop, you know what I mean. But whenever they do wear out or whatever, I need some exactly like that again, because they've treated me good. And then I don't really use my brake like that, so that could be it too, you know what I mean. I don't brake like that. I use my Jake brake, because y'all know I'm Jamaican. That's what I do. I couldn't be Jamaican if I use my Jake, you know what I mean. So yeah, but you know what I mean, we out here, like I said, you know what I mean. We in PA, just chilling. Let me see if y'all can see this place I'm at. Can I turn the camera around? It's where I'm at, you know what I mean. They told me I could stay here for the night. I'm not really in no rush, to be honest, y'all. I mean, I ain't gotta be in Florida till Monday, so I just got loaded like 30 minutes to an hour ago, so not really in any rush. I got 1,200 miles to get to Florida, so be there like Sunday evening or so. It depends if I feel like leaving tonight or early in the morning. Who that? Yes, you are. Superstar Lee in the building, you know what I mean. So yeah, but yeah, so that's just where we at, you know what I mean. Miss Pearl said love the accent. Hey Miss Pearl, appreciate you, you know what I mean. That's that Jamaican in me, you know what I mean. Yeah, I know. Let me see, you can see the flag. Where the flag at? You probably can't see it. I got one more up there in the back. Let me see, you can see that one. Maybe not as well. No, you can't see it. Yeah, born and bred Jamaican, you know what I mean, Miss Pearl. So yeah, I really appreciate you checking me out though, Miss Pearl, you know what I mean. 2018 is taking off for us, but the plane is on around airport and it will take off for 2018. Which is right, Mr. Walters, you know what I mean, which is right, you know what I mean. 2018 is, yeah, 2018 is that year, you know what I mean. When I came out here, like I said, I always tell you, I have a vision, I have a plan, you know what I mean. When I got out here in trucking, or even before I came, when I got out here, before I got out here, I know I wanted to be an owner up, you know what I mean. But when I got out here and I saw the game actually works, you know what I mean, I told myself, hey, by 35 years old, I'm not supposed to be in a truck no more, you know what I mean. I'm supposed to be on an island somewhere chilling, sipping on a margarita or some Hennessy or something, some Remy, whatever, you know what I mean. Getting my back rub from driving all these years, you know what I mean. So yeah, man, we on the way to get to that goal, you know what I mean. So that's just where we at right now, you know what I mean. Everything is in place. If all goes well, give thanks to the Most High, you know what I mean, and then everything will just be alright, you know what I mean. Just be willing to put in the work hard, take risks, be willing to take risks, you know what I mean. That's a key factor right there, very, very key factor. Be willing to take risks, you know what I mean. Because if the greater the risk, the greater the reward is, you know what I mean. Like, let me see if I can put this into like use a different analogy. Okay, perfect. You're lifting weights, right? The heavier the weights is, the bigger the muscles you're gonna build, right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? So yeah, just like that, the greater the risk is, the greater the reward is gonna be, you know what I mean. So if y'all just wanna be company drivers, like I said, that's totally fine, you know what I mean. But after 2-3 years, if you're a company driver still, you should have that mindset and be thinking, okay, there must be more, you know what I mean. That's how I saw it, you know what I mean. Like, when I was leasing and I'm seeing like $1,000 paychecks, $1,500 paychecks, and I'm like, okay, if they're paying me this, you know what I mean, how much can I pay myself if I'm doing my own thing? You know what I mean? That's how I look at things, you know what I mean? So that's how y'all need to like peep game and just like analyze things, you know what I mean? Just like I said in my previous video, just have a brain of your own. Don't just be a sheep to the slaughter, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's just how I feel, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all feel the same way. Regardless, y'all need help, I'm here for y'all nonetheless, you know what I mean? Because y'all know where I'm coming from, you know what I mean? So I'm willing to help any and everybody, boy. I don't care your skin color, your race, your nationality, your ethnicity, your sexual beliefs, your spiritual beliefs. None of that matters to me. And I mean, if I see that you want to actually do good and be successful in life, and you show me that you're willing to put in the work, hey, I'm willing to share every single thing I know with you. I feel like there's a fly in here. I just saw it. Where will you be when OCD hits? You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I'm here for, y'all. You know what I mean? And I possess a lot. I wouldn't say I know everything about the trucking game, but I know enough. You know what I mean? I always tell y'all to build business relationships. You know what I mean? I have a lot of those, boy. I have a lot of those. You know what I mean? So yeah. You already know Vape Gang Heavy, Smock Alien. You know what I mean? With that TFVA tank. Yeah. Where will you be when OCD hits? Which is right, Superstar Lee. Where will you be when OCD hits? I'm gonna find that fly before the end of the night, though, I'll tell you that. But appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man, you know what I mean? Gang, which is right, you know what I mean? Yeah. But appreciate y'all for rocking with me. My contact information is in the about section on the page, you know what I mean? My email address is over there if you have any questions, if y'all trying to get into trucking, you know what I mean? Whatever, you're already in trucking, you know what I mean? You want to take that next step to being an owner-up. Questions regarding authority, what I feel is the most lucrative way to make money in this business, because I'm going to give you a little hint right here. Don't tell nobody, alright? The most lucrative way to make money in this trucking game is not driving a truck, alright? Y'all just know that, alright? Remember Road when I told y'all that, alright? Like I said, we got major moves coming up, no man. Just know that, you know what I mean? But like I said, y'all already know, man. It's the kid, you heard me? Yeah, it's your boy Roadrunner, man, saying any day above ground is a good day, boy, because you have the opportunity to change what happens tomorrow. However, if you are gone, if you are 6'6" beneath the ground, then that's it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So hey, appreciate you there, Miss Pearl and Michelle. Appreciate you, you know what I mean? So yeah, we here, like I said, I'm about to hop on. I'm about to go get on the PS4 right quick because I ain't played it in a minute. That's why I really ain't started driving yet. I'm gonna wait till in the morning. I'm gonna wait, yo, here state. Link up KC, me and man, shoot me an email, as me say my lord, you know what I mean? Shoot me an email, Shadane876, it's on the about part of the channel, you know what I mean? And shit, we link up, do a video, you know what I mean? I don't know if he's still over there at Prime or what, but we do a video, you know what I mean? I ask you some questions, you know what I mean? And you don't know anything set already, brother. Cheat, as me say. Which state you say I go to? Florida or which part you go, my lord? Casey, which state you go, yes, my boss? So you go Florida or you on the way to Pennsylvania or me, you know, or which way you go? If you go Miami, okay. Hey, we probably can't link then, you know, my lord. As me say, cause you're probably not going to have to reach it till Monday then or something as well, because of the weekend now. As me, but just link up, you know what I mean? Because we're on heavy. My meet you probably done, you know, like Georgia or something, depending where you come from, or I'm in Ohio, right? Okay, okay. So when you reach tomorrow or Monday? Cause me catch about money answer man, we run heavy in my lad. You see that something yeah? I show my logbook. You see this thing what they call a logbook? Yeah man, we run heavy, you know? Yeah. Paper logs all day, every day until DOT tell me I got it. Definitely have an e-log in this thing. I don't want it. Nope. And then I seen a post the other day about the e-logs where they were asking if they want to do away with the 14-hour rule or the ELD. You know what I mean? I gotta pick my phone up because it's about to die. I gotta put it on the charger. No, but yeah, they was asking a question about ELD. Which one do you think you should do away with, the ELD or the 14-hour rule? You know what I mean? I personally, I say do away with the ELD, man. Let's keep the 14. I'm Gucci with the 14. You know what I mean? I'm on paper, so I'm Gucci with it. You know what I mean? Monday, which is right then. Yeah, so we can link up then, my lad. You know what I mean? Cause I'm say I reach Florida about Sunday evening or so, but I probably run across at somewhere else before that still. You know what I mean? Might pause at somewhere, but just shoot me an email, man. Shot me a number. We can link up. You see me? I say. But like I was saying, the ELD or the 14-hour rule, right? It's kind of, there's pros and cons to both. You know what I mean? They do away with the 14-hour rule, then basically what's gonna happen is that we gonna have wait times nonetheless. So we go to places like Walmart, Costco. Like this place I'm at, I was here about. I'm on the Ohio turn. Oh yeah, upon 80 then. Okay, yeah. See, I go down 75 then. Yeah, I just ride 75 straight down to, let me see. Yeah, I go down to Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia. If you go Miami, then you can take 75 all the way. You can go across 10, go to Jacksonville and take 95. Yeah, man, me link it in, man. Just, we cross part, man. Just run across Jacksonville, then, isn't it? When you reach Florida, just go across 10 eastbound, go to Jacksonville. Take 95 down to Miami, you know what I mean? Because if you stay up on 75, you have to pay a toll, you know what I mean? Or if you take a turnpike, you have to pay a toll. So it's like an additional, an additional 70 miles if you go across 10, you know what I mean? You just go across 10, go to Jacksonville, jump on 95, or ride 95 straight down to Miami, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But, like I'm saying though, the ELD or the 14-hour rule though, man. 14-hour rule, paper law guys, it won't affect us that much, you know what I mean? But then the ELD, if they do away with the 14-hour rule, then everybody gotta have ELD. You know what I mean? This is what gonna happen. Basically, like I was saying, wait times. You know what I mean? You sit at a shipper or receiver all day, then you know what I mean? And then let's say you drove 4 hours to get it, right? Excuse me. So you drove 4 hours to get it, right? So you have 7 hours remaining on your 11-hour drive time, right? You're sitting there at the shipper receiver, you know what I mean? You sit there for like say 3-4 hours then, you know what I mean? That'd be 8 hours, right? So no, alright, so you sit there for 4 hours then, you know what I mean? You drove for 4 hours previously, so that would be 8 hours, right? Then you'd only have 12 to 6. So you'd only have 6 hours remaining on your 14. If yeah, own up now. Alright, definitely my boss, link up. If they still had a 14-hour rule, you know what I mean? You'd have 6 hours remaining on that time. You know what I mean? If they do away the 14, then you sit there at that shipper or receiver for those 4 hours, you still have 7 hours of drive time remaining. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not my league now. Big up yourself, cheat, which is right. You know what I mean? So you still have 7 hours of drive time remaining. You know what I mean? So you sit there in a shipper or receiver all day, you know what I mean? And then once you're done getting loaded or unloaded, you drive the rest of your drive time, then you gotta shut down for your 10-hour break, you know what I mean? So the 40 would be completely gone, you know what I mean? So you could pretty much have like basically like a 24-hour day, you know what I mean? If you do that, you're stupid because you ain't gonna be making the money, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's just the example I'm trying to give you, you know what I mean? So you wait on your shippers or receiver however long they take to get you loaded or unloaded. Your clock basically is just stop, you know what I mean? Ain't no 14 running, ain't nothing running, you know what I mean? You stay there basically. It'd be kind of something like in the oil fields where they have wait time and stuff like that, you know what I mean? They have an extra line in the oil field, wait time or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be something like that. So the 14 would be gone, and then that. So I could work with that, you know what I mean? That I work with that all day, every day, you know what I mean? You still gonna have your 10 and you still gonna have your 11-hour drive time. That's all you'd basically have. Is a 10-hour break to recap your to get back your 11 hours, and then your 11-hour drive time just the same, you know what I mean? If they keep the 14 now, then everything is just gonna be the same, you know what I mean? Your 30-minute mandatory break, all of that good stuff, you know what I mean? But I could see where there could be pros and cons, you know what I mean? I could work with either if they decide to go away with the ELD and just keep the 14, or do away with the 14 and then keep the ELD, you know what I mean? And hey, I'm pretty sure everybody would be happy that way, or most people, you know what I mean? So that's just my 2 cents on that, you know what I mean? But yeah, we gonna see what they doing, you know what I mean? We still got like, what we got left? We got about a month left, a month and a half, a month and 2 weeks. So we gonna see what they talking about, you know what I mean? But hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me though. Like I said, I'm about to go hop on the sticks right now, play some 2K or FIFA or something, you know what I mean? So I'll catch up with y'all on the next one when I get home or something. I don't even know. But y'all be safe out there, drivers. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard, you know what I mean? It's your boy Rodan, the kid, you heard me? I said I'm gone.